Okay, so this is a $370 Odyssey 34R 1500 battery and the $240 Odyssey Charger that is supposed to be built just to maintain these expensive AGM batteries. So this was part of a build. You know, there's $600 worth of stuff sitting here. This is a build with another Odyssey battery as well, in a truck that I've got, you know, well over $1,000 invested just in the battery system. And it worked great when it worked, but then I had to put the truck in storage for a couple months, and I knew I wouldn't be driving it, so I bought this super expensive charger because they promised that it would maintain my expensive AGM battery. So this is kind of a story of how this went down. I've been working on cars for decades. I have stored cars for months or more, for decades, using just little Kmart special type trickle chargers. But given the amount of money I invested in the batteries themselves, I went ahead and bought the super expensive charger. But at any rate, I'm going to pause this and show you how it cycles up, show you some of the good things about the charger itself. Okay, so you can see when you turn it on, it goes through pretty impressive cycle. It's going to go through this self-charge, or self-test rather, then it's going to go into charging mode, and then a conditioning mode, and then it's supposed to sort of hold the battery in a maintenance stage and make sure that it doesn't die from sitting still. And so that's the whole promise of the thing, and it actually works pretty cool. I mean, if you sit here and watch this, it's going to go through this cycle, and ultimately we'll charge the battery, and then it'll go into this hold mode. The problem I have is that, as neat as that appears, it doesn't actually work. So I had this, you know, as I said, for, I don't even think it was much over a month, maybe 6 weeks. It sat with this on it. Maybe it was 2 months, I don't know. But I went to start the car and the battery was totally dead. Again, this is not something new, and I'm sure there's going to be Odyssey fanboys that want to tell me I did something wrong, but believe me, I didn't. This absolutely should have kept this battery working, but this battery will not. It just lost charge, I think, from the cycling of this thing, wore it out, and won't take a charge beyond 9.5 volts, even though when I parked it, it was, you know, well over 13. And it's had this expensive charger on it. So, I mean, the upshot is, I don't know whether the charger itself is no good or it's a bad battery. But one of the two completely failed to do what it claimed it would do. I'm out $600, and when I talked to Odyssey, they're no help at all. All they said is once the battery goes below 10.5, it's not warranted. Leading me to believe that really the real problem is this charger. The charger didn't do what it was meant to do, and Odyssey itself is not a good company. They're not backing their products up. And as you can see, this is telling me this battery is fully charged. If I check, and I will in a minute take a picture, there's only 9 volts of charge in that battery. So, I mean, there you can kind of see before your own eyes, it doesn't work. It didn't maintain the battery, and they're not backing it up. So my strong recommendation to you is, if you've had, you know, Odysseys and you're happy with them, good for you, you're lucky. Personally, I would never buy them or endorse them again. There are clearly better products out there, and certainly companies that are going to stand behind their products better than Odyssey does. It's a garbage product, garbage company, and I'm pretty bummed. All right, thanks. All right, so really quickly, I just wanted to show what the voltage is on this battery after the Odyssey AGM charger said it was full. Yeah, it's going to be kind of primitive because I'm not really someone who makes videos, but there you go. It's reading 8.47, and I can't charge it above that. So I think the charger thinks it's a 6-volt battery and that it's full. It's possible, but the other thing I've done, I've tried charging it just straight off another battery, just like you know, connecting it straight to a fully charged 12-volt. That was per Odyssey's recommendation, by the way. I even hooked it up to a dumb charger that doesn't detect voltage and just had you know, 13-14 volts running through it for 48 hours or something. It will not go beyond this point. So the battery is dead. And again, my belief is, and there's no way to know because Odyssey doesn't stand behind their products, but I think that the issue is this expensive charger. I think it killed the battery with its, because again, it was a fully charged battery when I first connected this that had been working just fine. And whatever it was, a month or two later, I had a battery that no longer was fully charged. and wouldn't take more than this much voltage. So I think it's somehow in that conditioning step that charger killed the battery, or it's just a bad battery. I don't know. Either way, I know Odyssey doesn't care, and they're not helping me. And again, my advice would be find another brand. Hope you have better luck than I do. Thanks.